Alright, we spent enough time in the hell. It's time to climb back out.
I think any time in hell is too much time in hell, unless you're the Doom guy.
Or the devil.
Some people would argue that, yes. So, remember how I said there were 2 ways to go now? Where the way to actually go is the upper one. I just really... Like, the souls down here were so good, I just wanted to get some of them first.
Fair enough.
And I ended up with, like, only 2 of them. But that's still good.
Welcome to Souls farming and the Sorrow games.
Well, it's not even farming, it's just normally going through an area would get you... Oh, wait, no. I got more than 2 souls. I got 3 souls. The 3rd one was the dead pirate soul, that's right. So, completely 100% worth it.
Yeah, precisely.
I'm just spoiled by Bloodstain, because Bloodstain made the drop rates actually tolerable.
I kind of like how Dawn of Sorrow does it, honestly. Even though, like, it makes it terrible for 100%ing the soul stuff. But at the same time, it actually, like, it actually makes every playthrough unique because you're not extremely likely to get the souls that you want every time.
Right.
And I appreciate that. Like, I've been specifically avoiding farming for any souls just because that's what I always do. I like having new stuff to work with every time.
No, that's fair. Also, Condemned Tower, I'm guessing this is the Clock Tower level.
I don't know what makes you think that.
Smartass.
Oh, there's a potion here. We should go this way.
Oh, hello, Plot!
We found you.
My god, poor Julius. I just re-looking at his sprite. He just looks like he has no neck.
You can feel it with your gut. I can see it with my eyes, Julius. There's darkness right there.
Julius, I know you're probably like, what, 50? But seriously, go see an optometrist. Eye doctor.
I described what I discovered to Julius. Soma has a lot of those text boxes.
Yeah, it cuts out the exposition, don't. Because I think that was somewhat an issue in the previous games where it would actually explain shit that you just did and was just like, okay, come on, I just witnessed this. Shut up.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
A place called the Condemned Tower. This music's kind of lively.
We finally caught up and got all the things before that we were supposed to get before the gold stud.
Yay! Is there a platinum one? Oh god, one of these.
Yeah, that's a little too close quarters, honestly. For especially for the attack that I have, I think
He's
I'm just gonna
yo-yo.
pass it.
I remembered him from. This is a new sprite for the disc armor, but I remember them being from the previous games.
Yep.
That soul better be good.
They're crazier now.
I also see rarity too. Is that how rare their soul is?
Yeah, it's on a 3-star thing, so it's not it's not like extremely clear, but yeah. And their soul is very good.
I was gonna say I imagine that'd be effective as all can be.
Yeah, if it somewhat operates like it actually is, it probably is it red or is it blue?
I believe it's red. I believe it's mostly what you'd expect.
Okay. Still handy. Be a good size hitbox.
Yeah, and like good for multi-hits and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So no complaints. Ew, Flea Man closing.
What's it? Oh, a Kung Fu
suit.
suit. Looks like it can make you stronger, but not stronger enough.
Not stronger enough at all.
Also a giant Kill Bill reference, given that color scheme. I have not seen Kill Bill.
It's lost on me.
Lost on me
The
too.
main character kill. Oh Jesus, that's a big axe.
I'm
The
just
armors have improved.
gonna say, you can imagine what soul we get from that. It is exactly what you'd expect.
Giant axe.
Yep. It is understandably. It understandably has the highest rating, like rarity rating.
Also probably takes up a crap ton of MP, I'm gonna have to guess.
Werewolf.
But of course.
You're a boss usually in other games.
That was why I said that.
It's got enough moves to be a boss.
I forget which one. I know it was the.
Be a fighting game character.
It's got enough moves to be a boss, but now it's a regular enemy, so there can be 5 of them in one room.
Oh,
There
boy.
usually aren't, but occasionally there is.
We'll get to that later, I take it.
Someone was having fun making this track.
Yeah,
Ah!
Good track.
everything about this place is really good.
At least it's not the clock tower with the gears.
Yeah, it's not, like, I was
Or-
kind of being, oh man, we're finally seeing the bad souls.
That's
Hooray.
kind of lame. Oh, and it rotates. It would have
Yeah,
been
that-
okay if it didn't rotate when you turned around.
I'm glad you've identified that as the actual worst part of this.
Because I'm like, it actually would have been okay if it didn't turn around when you did. Because then it would just be a consistent shield. No, it's just
Yeah.
rock
If
garbage
you-
because the shield keeps resetting.
The very few times I've tried to use this, I've attempted to back away from an enemy and had the fire dodge out of the way of the enemy.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Yeah. What were we... Oh, yeah.
got news.
I was kind of being coy about it earlier, but this is not the clock tower.
Okay.
It's just a tower.
There. There's always a clock tower, so I had to ask. It's probably a little bit too early for that. Hi, Axe. Punching that poor guy in the dick.
No, it's just a kneecaps. He's fine. He's fine.
He's probably undead. He probably can't feel anything down there anyway.
No, if you want a skeleton, you feel something, you punch it in the funny bone.
God damn it.
It's true.
Man. Gosh dang it, that was good.
That's the funny bone is technically a nerve, not an actual bone.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. It's basically just a point in your nerves.
Yeah, it's a sucky point if we get fucked up too.
Yeah.
As someone who's whacked it real bad, I've had a couple cases where I whacked my funny bone so hard I felt it for days.
Ooh.
Now, on the topic of
I just-
nerves... Oh,
Oh, God, this boss!
that's because I actually think I recognize this one.
Yeah, this one was also in, Oh, I think I remember this one completely now. This was also in Despair.
Alright.
It's gonna work like I think it does in Despair. This fucking floor's gonna give out.
Well, the main thing about this boss, at least for now, is he's so enormous.
I don't remember that attack.
He's so enormous that you have to be ready to dodge his attacks before they happen, especially jumping across the room.
Oh,
Also,
I
you're-
remember this
Also, you're
attack.
stuck here, so the slime ball helps a lot here, because you don't, like, you can't stand up to use a soul, so that one lingers, and that's good.
Yeah. I remember that laser attack because in the stage where you fight this guy, he occasionally fires that laser clear across the entire stage.
Yep. Also, you can see, with that jump that he does, like, it's slow, very telegraphed, you can still barely dodge it. Also, you're right.
Yep, I remember because I knew that those bosses were typically accurate to their actual bosses, just over.
Hiya! Whoop,
Hey,
I'm going to the
Zed.
side. I'm sad that I had to slow that down because I normally do like a couple of hundred extra damage with that drop kick.
But I think you realized you're probably either gonna A, miss, or get into a funny hitbox.
Yeah. Also, he's lost his like
Shackles.
leg bracelets.
Yeah.
He's quicker.
He has another attack where he like sucks in a breath, which affects you, and then lunges at the floor. If he does that when he's this close to the side of the room, it's basically impossible to dodge. He doesn't do it this time, and it's a successful run. Coincidence, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I can dodge it sometimes, but, like, it's no coincidence that he didn't use it the time that...
Yeah.
It's always a little...
Do you get the giant laser as a soul?
Probably not.
Will we?
No, maybe.
Will we?
Yeah!
We will!
Oh, I just saw the waveform on that one. I am sorry.
We don't actually need his soul to progress, so we get just a cool thing, and it's really good. It doesn't do tons of damage, but
Who cares? Giant laser.
Now
yeah.
to climb the tower again, there's a room we didn't go into.
Oh, you think that's why? You think that's why? That's just the way forward.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
This is the one thing that's not good about the tower. I love everything else about
Backtracking!
It's not backtracking.
Well,
it's
technically
the same trip twice.
It's still backtracking
It's forward
because
tracking.
you're still technically backtracking because you already did this shit before.
If it was backtracking, you'd at least be going through it in reverse.
Yeah. So this is definitely at least padding. I'm blaming padding on the game though.
Well, yeah.
I'm shocked you didn't fast forward
It's stuff
this.
like
Question. I know the flying armor was one of the souls we got from a boss earlier. Was that one of the ones we could also fuse away?
we cannot fuse it away.
Okay. Because I'm like, how would you get through this area without that at this point?
I think
Yeah.
the game is smart enough to not screw with souls you either need or can only get a very limited quantity of.
The game is smart enough to not screw with souls that you need.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure with your comments on that, you're saying I'm wrong on that.
You can fuse the Gurgoth soul away
Right!
to get a good weapon. Yeah, why?
Because that's the giant laser you just got, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you can only
would you-
fight the boss once per file.
That's stupid.
Unless you
No,
do a
keep the
new game
giant
plus.
laser.
Like, you can do a new game plus. I don't know.
But the giant laser, though.
Yeah.
Well, remember, lasers.
I think every boss that has a completely optional soul, you're able to fuse it away.
Which kind of sucks because...
In some cases, it's worth it because that's, like, on the path to the best weapons in the game, like the Claim Soleil or whatever you call it.
Oh, the tower key.
Oh yeah, there's...
that's why we're not saving them. Now we're gonna
This is weird for a Castlevania game, I think, but there's actually a locked door and a key.
There's
there was a
usually
door
at least
down
a couple.
Really? This is the only one I know of that's, like, where it's literally a key.
There's, I think it was in Symphony had one, but you had to get it from the librarian, and I think there was...
the end of the video.
Oh, this is the part. And the part... I just know there have been a couple instances, but it's not common, you're right.
Normally the keys that you need to get in games like these are learn how to turn into a bat, or, like, bend...
Or
like,
actual
throw
ability,
swords
not
or whatever.
a door. Yeah.
Throw a puppet.
I will at least agree with you that the lamest Metroidvanias are the ones that just give you a straight up key.
Learn
that
how
to
to
me,
push
that's
a box.
Yeah. There you go.